Good morning, everyone. A couple of little things that were going on with my computer. I think I've mentioned it in previous videos. My 1 terabyte, 8 terabyte hard drive has finally died. So I had to remove it from my computer to get the performance of the computer back up. Replacement has been ordered. Hopefully, it'll be here soon. And then I can have my computer back up to full capacity. I beat the heck out of those hard drives. So for it to die within a year doesn't surprise me. Those people who are in corporate environments who do data centers and stuff like that, they understand that although hard drives are rated usually for 5 years, if you use them or abuse them, if you get a year and a half out of them, that's about normal. So I'm down a hard drive, no big deal. But since I've removed it from the system, it looks like the performance is a lot better. But what I wanted to bring up now, and see if I can make this record properly at the same time. Nope, not that. Yes. You can now, helps that I can learn how to spell. You can now text 567-855-1274. Yes, we got that set up over the weekend. I know in all of my videos in the past, I've always said just give us a call, and I still prefer that you would call us versus sending a text because, I mean, the text goes to the computer, it goes to my phone, but it's not a primary form of communication that I use. So this is going to be kind of like a new transition for us here. But it was funny. Apparently, people had been texting that number forever. I didn't know it because I wasn't paying for that service. But as soon as I turned it on, I think I had maybe about 80 messages over the course of like 4 years. I was quite surprised. But yes, you can now text that phone number. It does show up on the computer. It shows up on our phones, and then of course we can reply to it. So those people who have my personal cell phone number for texting me, if it's business related, maybe put this phone number in your phone so you can text me via business. If it's, a personal thing for friends and family, you can keep my cell phone number. But yeah, we now have text messaging. So that's the step in the right direction. And the next things that are going to be hopefully occurring is, well, it's in the planning stages and processing stages now. One of the things we wanted to do is expand the business. We've always been looking for that. That's the reason why of doing the YouTube channels, to say, hey, we're here. It's still amazing. We've been in business for 15 years, and through the course of 5 counties that we serve, you're like, never knew you existed. Yep, it happens. I even get that locally here in Clyde. Well, how long have you been here? 4 years. Really? Didn't even know. There's a sign outside the building. So yeah, if you're not, it's like anything else. If you're not looking for it or paying attention, you don't see it. So, yeah. So what we're going to do, at least this is what's in the plans to be worked. Opening up another storefront is just not going to be feasible. Brick and mortars, for the most part, are going away, except for the small mom and pop shop. So our brick and mortar store is not going away. However, until there is a serious justification for it, we have no intentions of opening up another physical location anywhere else. Now, the original idea when I first started Computer Garage decades ago was I wanted to open up a storefront in every county. Somewhere in the county seat, or something of that nature. And of course, when you get into the bigger cities like Toledo and Cleveland and Columbus, obviously you would have to have multiple locations in those areas. But here's the reality. Everyone's shopping online nowadays, so opening up a storefront with the intent of selling products is a secondary thing, and it has always been a secondary thing for us. It's not our primary course of business. We've always been repair, and there's quite a few repair people around the area. I mean, I think I've showed that in other videos, and I've asked people to send me screenshots of on their phones and on their computers of who all serves the area for general research. Yeah, so there are lots of people who are around. Not everyone uses us, and that's perfectly fine. Whoever you're comfortable with using, trust them, unless they give you reason not to trust them. So in that regards, like I said, how to expand the business without opening up stores. Well, we came up with an idea, and I've been making some phone calls. We are going to, for a trial run, set up drop-off locations. Now, yeah, we're not going to do the red box type thing yet. Depends on how this goes. But maybe something like that in the future. But what we're going to do is we're going to set up like Dropbox locations. Basically, if you're in an area like Norwalk or Sandusky or Catawba and you need your computer serviced, you'll fill out a form on your phone or another computer. Attach it to your computer if you can. If not, at least write down a code, and we'll specify what the code is. You take it to one of the Dropbox locations. It gets put into a secure box that will trigger an alert for me or one of the other people here, mainly me, to go get your computer out of that box, fix it. I will send you an invoice. You will pay for it with a credit card. Once I have confirmation that it's been paid, I will return that computer to a Dropbox in that location. And probably, at that point, I'll send you a text message or a phone call or something or an email that tells you where it was dropped off at, what box number it is, and the unlock code to unlock the door. And the codes will change with every use. So, yeah. So in the beginning, they're going to be dropped off in local businesses. I have a good relationship with one particular client who has agreed to allow me to do this. It's just a matter of, one, building the boxes and testing them, make sure they're going to work the way I want them to work. And then two, writing up the policies on how it's supposed to function and making sure that their employees are aware of how this policy presents. For example, if you don't have your paperwork when you drop it off, I can't take it because I have no idea who you are, what the problem is with the computer. So that code that you initially get is absolutely critical. Now, the nice thing is obviously, you could fill out the form yourself if you have a smartphone or a computer, another computer. If you don't have it, obviously you can call. And we will, on the phone, fill out your form for you, get your information, and then give you that code. And then you can write that code down and tape it to your device. And then you can give it to the employee to put it in a lockbox. And like I said, once it goes in the lockbox, I get an alert. It tells me which lockbox has been sealed with the computer in it. And I go get it. And I do my magic and send you a bill for it, and once the bill is paid, I go take it back to a box. It might not be the exact same box that you put it into, but I'll take it back to the box with a lock. Once it's there, I'll send you the code to unlock it, and we're all good. But that's the idea. Like I said, I'm looking at 3 locations at the moment. Norwalk, because there seems to be a need for computer repair there. I mean, I'm there in Norwalk at least once a week for a medical client, a couple of different clients, of course. My one big client is in Norwalk. And so, yeah, I'm in Norwalk at least once a week. Same with Sandusky. I'm in Sandusky at least once a week. The vast majority of my clients are, ironically, business clients are in Sandusky. Most of my residential clients are they're everywhere. But most of my business clients are in Sandusky. And of course, when you get up into Catawba and Port Clinton, I have, a couple of business clients up there, but this is their slow time of the year. They should be picking up here soon. And hopefully tourist season actually happens this year. And so we can get that taken, get that location up and running. But yeah, we're gonna give this a run, see what it looks like. Like I said, I want to put an effort into it, but I don't want to expend a whole lot of money in this process. I mean, obviously security is important. That's why there's going to be locked drop boxes with codes. But if it takes off and works well, then the boxes will be upgraded and changed. And I would love, personally myself, to put a series of drop boxes at like every Dollar General or every Family Dollar or, I think Miller's in Norwalk would be a good location for them because everyone goes to the store. And so, one of my business partners said, well, why not just partner up with Walmart? No, simply because, yeah, they have the traffic and they have the security. When it comes to that type of thing, they have the security, but I don't think Walmart would be that. It's not the partnership I want to promote. They are a vendor. If I need parts and they have it at the best price, then obviously I go to Walmart. But most of the time, it's Staples, Best Buy, Newegg, Amazon, stuff like that. So, but if it's something I need absolutely right now, critical, that's where I go. So, but yeah, we're going to give this a run and see how this works. Like I said, I've gotten a hold of a fabricator and said, hey, this is what I need. Design it out for me and then tell me how much the production cost is. I'll probably start off with like two in each location, build more as I need them. And yeah, so we will see how that works. So just, let me put that back out there. One, don't forget you can now text us. And two, it helps that I can spell. Ah, yes. Coming soon, hopefully. There you go. Basically, you take it in, you drop it off, well, fill out the form, attach the paperwork, or at least the code to your computer so I know who you are. Probably the other thing to do is there's probably going to be a deposit, because just personal observations, unless there's money on the line, people will fill out the form and never do a darn thing with it. So yeah, there's going to be a deposit, and then that deposit comes off on the back end. Yeah, drop-off locations coming soon. Norwalk, Sandusky, and Port Clinton. And if all goes well, then I could throw one up in Castelia and Monroeville and Fremont, because I really don't have enough business out of Fremont yet. And we'll go from there, see how this works. But that's the idea. That's the plan. Thought I would throw that out there as a heads up, because I'm always, it's amazing how many people don't know that we're here. And so I need more business. Now, it's not always, easy for you all to come to us. And sometimes my schedule just doesn't allow me to get to you when you want me to get there, unfortunately. So hopefully this is a good alternative to that problem. So anyways, like and share. Spread this around. Get the word out there that this is coming. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Find us on Facebook. There it is. Give us a call if you have a computer problem, or now you can text us. Kind of important. Give us a call. Give us a text. So we can figure out if we're coming to you, you're coming to us, and we'll get you taken care of. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.